All right, there's an announcement that needs to be made. My purpose of doing this hangout primarily was because I wanted a friend to be part of this. That friend is someone that everybody knows. His name is Juju Man. And I have some very sad news that I must announce. Juju Man has officially deactivated his account from Twitter. Therefore, he is now unreachable. And I believe his last words were, I think I need to find another sport. It's been good, lads. Juju Man, we miss you. And if you're listening to this, because I know that you are listening to this because you can't get away. As much as you try, you can never get away. That's why you're on your third team that you're supporting now. I said to Juju Man that suck it up, come back and be a man. You can't do that.
HH, chill, man. Holy shit.
Let him speak.
No. I'm just saying,
Let the man rest in peace.
No, Juju Man, come back and take your lashings like a man. Because the fact of the matter is that you were both. I mean, nobody beat their chest more than you. You were so sure. You insulted Bayern. You called Heinke as a guy who should be in a retirement home. You insulted Bayern's weakened squad. You said these guys would get embarrassed. I think you put a 3-1 scoreline for PSG.
No, he said 3-0.
And I was trying to remind people that, that's what Uncle Hankes does. Uncle Hankes, same thing with Barcelona, like Messi. He said, look, all right, okay. I think Neymar, PSG, Neymar. Okay, all right. So
Let's
it's
not
like,
forget that Messi was injured in that tie.
yeah. But look, Abdul. We don't look. Abdul, that ruins the narrative. Can I please continue with my narrative? Thank you. So that's the reality of the matter.
I love
yes.
you. I love you.
Oh no.
God, this man.
Who has the echo?
Who has the echo? Is it me? Hopefully it's not me. Is it me?
It's alright now.
Okay.
Can I just say, there's Village. You got to give him kudos, mate.
Who?
HH is you.
Give who credit? Who? What?
The Village.
This is a Champions League hangout.
Look, Lel. If you derail this Champions League thing, I'll just boot you, man. Look, let's focus on the Champions League, man. So look, man. Here is what it is right now, and I'm gonna put the statement out there. I love Neymar. He's gonna be the next king. I love his swag. He's that dude. Guys, Mbappe is. We'll get into Mbappe. Mbappe is scary. Yep. How good this kid is at his age is frightening. And I think some seller says, oh, Mbappe or Dembele. I'm not sure who's better. Also, some crap like that.
I think the worst I've heard is Rashford.
Look, Mohammed. It's look. See, this is the issue with England, and I don't mean to be rude to any English people because I love English people. Blah blah. I mean, English women can be a bit strange, but look, I love England. But my thing is this: is that England, you can't call everybody the white Pele or the white Maradona every time they hint at being world class. Because if you do that, you put too much pressure upon them, and when they now get tested, they then flop. So case in point, let them prove themselves first before you christen them. Now, PSG are not going to win the Champions League this year.
Yes.
Yeah, I think people need to calm down because this match didn't mean much.
No, Mohammed. No, Mohammed. I'm not making that mistake. So I know where you're coming from. That's not the mistake I am making. Of course, this match didn't mean anything. They'd already gone through, and they were not really playing as if they were doing it. But what this showed is this PSG team is very good. They are very good. They could have had chances. This is a very good PSG team, and trust me, Neymar and Mbappe and Dani Alves takes them up a notch. Definitely takes them up a notch.
Alves, Coleman was ripping him.
No, it's true. No, but at the end of the day, like these guys will be good. But my point is that what I saw was a team that doesn't have any character. Like if things are going well for this team, they will beat the hell out of you. If it's now about getting into a dogfight, tactical dogfight, and the game gets really gritty, really close, I don't trust PSG because when the game gets really close and tough, I'm picking a Barcelona, I'm picking a Real Madrid, I'm picking a Bayern because those are teams who are close, who have character.
I mean, guys, I'm just gonna say what's on everyone's mind. Maybe Verratti isn't as good as we thought he was.
I think you need to calm down.
Yes.
I think the problem with Verratti is that he declined physically.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, like maybe he's not as good as we
I
thought.
think it's the injuries.
Did you notice how many?
Jesus.
Did you notice how many tackles he went for and missed?
Wait. Hold on, guys. HH said Verratti is a better midfielder than Xavi ever was. Remember that? You'll never
Mane, man. So, Mane. You know what? You're like those really annoying ex-girlfriends. Who they say, oh man, I remember when you put that thing 5 years ago, and I was like, man, come on, you're supposed to be a man. We're supposed to be guys here, man. Come on, man. Like,
Yo, that was 3 months ago, man.
Let's break it down properly. Though. Verratti's an unreal talent. The problem is, I think injuries have taken their toll on him. Like,
no, Abdul. Do you want Abdul? Wait, Abdul. You know the truth, and I know the truth. What happened to Verratti? You know what happened to him.
oh, he's cool.
Guys, you can laugh all you want. It's true. That's what happens in sport.
I didn't think
That's what happens.
Helped, man. Draxler was all over the place too. I mean,
Can I make a point, guys?
The way look at the midfield. They've got Rabiot,
it was too
Verratti,
weak. It was too weak.
Guys, can I
and
make a point?
Draxler. In midfield. Draxler's not centre midfielder.
Okay, Lavia, make a damn point, man. Plus, if your point is about promoting some kind of no-name Bordeaux player, then
I'm just telling you now, Rabiot is the best midfielder that PSG have got, as a fact. Secondly, if they had Golan in that midfield, they win the Champions League.
Oh no, man. No.
okay.
Chill.
All right. Lavia, thanks for that input, but I'm sorry, I have to reject that notion. I'm sorry.
Yo, where is this echo, man?
That's
Echo's
Cathedral. That's Cathedral.
It's terrible.
It's calling himself Levy.
Levion. It's French. Okay.
Are we not gonna talk about Neymar being ass in that game? I mean, this guy is garbage.
No, wait, easy. No. Come on, be respectful. Be respectful.
Let's say something though. There's something we gotta say.
What?
Outperformed Neymar in both games against Bayern.
He was.
Guys, no, guys. Guys, let's talk about Mbappe. I want to talk about Mbappe. I want to talk about Mbappe. Guys, let's have a talk about Mbappe because how old is he officially now?
19, I think.
18. He's gonna be 19 soon.
Excuse me? He's what? He's 18?
Yeah, he's still 18.
He's gonna be 19 in 10 days. About.
So he's
Okay,
18.
guys. Okay, guys. I need to. Okay, let me make a statement. Let me make a statement.
Here comes
It's gonna be another crazy one.
Let the guy just talk, man. Come on, man. Let the guy just talk. Let the guy just talk. Okay, look. Can a guy land? Can a guy land? No, chill. Okay, now. We now know that, for me, the greatest prodigy ever has to be Pele. 17 years old, scoring a World Cup final, amazing. I want you to name me a better 18-year-old other than Pele than Mbappe.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Messi scored a hat trick in the Clasico. He pretty much carried Barca to a title.
Actually, have hope. You do know Mbappe only has 9 goals in total.
Guy, I will ask my question again. Wait, chill. I will ask my question again, but slower. Who, apart from Pele and possibly Ronaldo,
Messi.
who is okay? Let's talk.
Oh my god.
Was Messi at 18? No, guys, let's talk. Because Messi, Messi from, let's say, 22, 2023 was a phenom. I remember Messi at 18. He was a very good player.
Bro, Messi won the Champions League at 20, right? His first Champions League was at 20.
Yeah, it wasn't 18. I would say at 18 was when he had like him long hair, and I think Henri was there when he was 18. Or was
HH, please don't laugh at me. But Wayne Rooney.
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna kick you out.
Oh my! I mean, Rahimski, please.
Double H, you're talking to the white teller. You can't argue against that.
Okay. So let me just ask them. Let me get the assessment. So, better at 18, Messi or Mbappe? Better
Messi.
player at 18. Forget about achievements. Better player at 18. Messi or Mbappe?
Messi.
But you know the thing is, I say Mbappe has a better IQ at 18 than Messi.
No.
I'll say
Messi's
that.
IQ is
No,
very different. Don't forget that they're all very different.
FG is going towards where I'm trying to go to. Because what I'm trying to focus on is forget the flash, forget the razzmatazz. Look at just the psychology and the mentality and the maturity. Because you see, Messi was just very talented. The thing about Mbappe is that this guy's playing like a 25-year-old.
Yeah, that's
the thing.
Yeah, but let's not forget that they're also very different. Mbappe is a striker.
Yeah, I mean-
Messi was more of a playmaker.
No. Abdul, no. Abdul, see, that doesn't matter. I'm talking about the understanding you have when you're on the ball, the maturity you have when you're on the ball.
Yeah, that's
Start understanding right away, and that's what, because there's so many players that are talented, the players that really.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, Cesc
are those
Fabregas
that
was part of the Arsenal team when he was 16. He was a starter at 16.
Yeah, Fabregas is up there as well. He was ridiculous.
No, but I would say Mbappe's more mature at 18 than Messi was. Because,
Because basically, like, I think looking at what Mbappe is, because I look very carefully at players, and when I just look at Mbappe and what he's doing, how he's creating space, because again, I can make it. For instance, I look at guys like Kingsley Coman, even sometimes Pogba, and then you can see, okay, they need to get older. Like, okay, these guys, you know, they're immature. Like Mbappe, I'm like, he doesn't make the kind of mistakes an 18, 19-year-old should be making. It's like same thing with Ronaldo. When Ronaldo was like flipping 17, 18, I was like, wait a minute, this is freakish. Like a 17, 18-year-old shouldn't be doing the kind of stuff that Ronaldo was doing.
One thing about Coleman, like, I think Coleman improved a lot under Heinz. He was really good yesterday.
Oh no, but Abdul, but the thing is, he still plays like a young player.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, so
the thing is, we judge Mbappe like a 25-year-old. That's the thing.
Yeah, like the thing is, we're naming Messi and Mbappe, who are great players, but they haven't won anything at that teenage age. Whereas you name like Pele, he won the World Cup at 17, and Maradona won the World Youth Championship at 16.
Cristiano won it at 19. The Prem.
okay, thanks.
How many games is he starting though?
Yeah, he wasn't even he barely played that season.
No, but the thing is, Cristiano at 19 was in the UEFA Team of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, very quickly, does somebody have the winners and runners up like on a sheet of paper or something so that we can refer to?
Champions League.
Yeah.
If you can, that'll be helpful. Okay, so because for me this is messed up now because let's.
You want the winners, group winners.
Yeah, okay, no. Give me the runners up. Give me the runners up.
Runners up, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Basel, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Juventus, Porto, Real Madrid, Sevilla, and
which was the last one?
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Okay, so now you see, I'm looking at this right now, man, and it's like, because you know how people say, oh no, you always want to top your group. Do you really want to face Chelsea? Do you really want to face Uncle Heinkes? Do you really want to face Real Madrid? Do you really want to face Shakhtar in Donetsk? How good they are at in Donetsk?
Yeah, why not?
Got a good record there.
Because, yeah, man, that's you see because that is
Yeah, but this just shows you how much the Champions League has improved over the years. Like so many top teams we have now.
Oh no! I think what is good because again I look at Monaco's group and I think I said Monaco and Red Bull to go through.
Yeah, me too.
And look at what Besiktas and Porto did.
One thing, I mean, the biggest threat to PSG in Liga is bottom of the easiest group in the Champions League with 0 wins. So, I mean,
That's crazy. 0 wins. That's
no wonder they don't know how to
Seriously,
defend their press.
Abdul, if anybody dare tells me that Liga is an elite league, I will slap you twice.
Yo, tell that to Toastin and Juju, man.
I mean, the easiest group in the Champions League as well. They got the easiest draw. And
I mean, this an absolute disgrace, an absolute disgrace.
That group was the most open group, man. Because out of the 14.
Damn, your mic is terrible.
Yeah, no man, A1 man. Your mic is breaking up. Wait, so can I have I want to look at the winners. Can somebody give me the winners?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the winners are United,
Yep.
Paris, Roma,
Yep.
Barcelona, Liverpool, Man City, Besiktas, and Tottenham.
So you see now, something tells me I can book it. This is almost guaranteed. Book this. We're either going to see Chelsea, Barcelona, or Chelsea, PSG. Book it. That is almost guaranteed to happen.
I have a feeling we're gonna get Juventus, United Juventus.
Man, I need Chelsea Barca. That's like low key the GOAT champion.
Oh my God, Chelsea Barca would be sick.
No. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy.
Barca games, they're always
That'll be crazy. United. You see, United. I mean,
I do not want Madrid. Don't want Madrid.
You know what? I see United Sevilla.
Sevilla ass, man.
I see United Sevilla.
United
Like,
get an easy draw, man. I know it.
okay. So tell me, which do you think will be the blockbuster draw? Are we saying Chelsea, Barca?
No.
You know the thing is, I have a feeling. I think we might get Madrid City.
Pogba.
No. I think no way. That'll be too early. City are gonna get
PSG Real, I think.
No. I was thinking Madrid, Liverpool.
PSG
Yeah,
man.
I think City will. I think City will get Porto. City are getting Porto.
They're getting a tough team.
I think City are getting Porto.
What if we get City Bayern? Heinkes versus Pep.
That would be
I don't want that, man. That's too early. I don't want that, man. I don't want that. That's way too early, man. That's way too early. No,
that should be a semi.
No. But I think.
Guaranteed we'll get big draw though.
Yeah, no, we will. I think for me.
I think we're getting 2 big draws at least.
I think we're at least gonna get. But we're gonna get one massive one and one pretty good one. We're guaranteed like a huge one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think we're good. I think it's too good to be true. Like, I don't think we're getting 4 top games. Maybe 1 or 2.
No. It's gonna happen. I mean, come on, you've got flipping Basil, the Great Master Detective there.
But how many trash teams are there?
They're not trash teams, but like.
There's only like 3 or 4.
Let me tell you one thing though. My dark horses are Besiktas, man. They're a good team. They're really solid.
Yeah, they're organized, bro.
They're solid, but I think
they got Pepe at the back. They got a lot of.
Basically, okay, it's a team that could. You know what? Let's say it depends what kind of team you are. I think a team you want to avoid is Liverpool. Depending on the team you are. See, if you're a if you're a good defensive team, you'll kill Liverpool. If you're a team that likes to go gung ho, Liverpool. Especially Real don't want Liverpool. Real do not want Liverpool.
I mean, the thing about Liverpool is
Anfield away.
The strikers are amazing, but think about this: the goalkeeper is trash, the back four is trash, and the midfield is trash.
I mean, you see, Abdul, the issue about that is, of course, Real can beat Liverpool, but Liverpool can very easily beat Real. That's the thing.
Especially
that's the thing.
I think
so. It's like that's basically that's a tie that Real don't really want. You know, if they can avoid that, okay. Like Real Madrid wants Besiktas. They want
Porto.
They want Roma.
Oh,
you see, they want Roma.
I mean, let's be honest.
Roma
would be
They're gonna get Roma.
You see, Real.
Can I just say everyone's got a chance because Arsenal are not in it.
Oh, United.
You see, that's
please.
I mean, you know, it's whether I mean, do the Real want United?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad, man. That's a good.
That would be a good.
Double H, we are trash. We are low-key trash.
Look.
Other than Martial and
look. We'll talk about Manchester derby this weekend, man. We're gonna talk, because Pep Guardiola pretty much. Very quickly. Napoli are trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What did I tell you?
I've got to put a comment and say. I mean, I'm sorry.
10-man final, they lost to it. Jesus.
I told you,
like Mohammed. I mean, these guys with a hipster team. Sorry, hipsters. You know, flavor of the month.
They're like Dortmund, basically.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Dortmund, they're not a hipster team. Dortmund, they're trash. These guys.
But they always get hyped up, you know.
Look. I mean, I've no time for a team like Napoli. I'm sorry. Like, be real. Okay, be real. If you want to play football, play football. Like you can't just play this one way that's really cool and once that way doesn't work, you're like, okay, what the hell do we do? Be real. Get a bloody striker. Cross the ball into the flipping box. Score some headers. You can't just do pass, shot pass. Come on, man.
They have a 5-foot player as a striker, man. They're not. They can't score these goals.
No, look. I told you, man. I've got no time for that thing at all, man. Joe. So look. I mean, basically, you know what? I really believe. Because for me, Chelsea are screwed because for some reason they effed up. They came second. Because I don't have a feeling that Chelsea are going to. Because look, Chelsea. Look, I mean, they're not going to get by sixers. They're going to get.
They're getting a tough team.
Yeah, tough team.
The thing is, they can beat Barcelona. I can see them beat Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh no, they can't. Like if Hazard says what's up, they can snipe them.
If that's a big if, man. That's a big if. He's never done it in the Champions League knockouts. So. Dude usually doesn't show up in knockouts.
Bro, he's been like top 3 players in the Champions League season. Let's be real here. He's been better than
he hasn't. He hasn't.
Okay. Wait. And wait, quickly. And another announcement. Mohammed, I'm sorry. I've got to say this. I'm very sorry. So please forgive me. I've got to make this revelation because you know how much have we been talking about this. As of right now, what's today's date? December 6th, in the year of our Lord 2017. I have to put Hazard ahead of Sanchez.
Yes, double H.
Bro, I agree with you. To be honest, I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fair enough. I mean, like, yeah, like I mean,
right now he is.
Please be quiet.
I'm sorry, but Sanchez is having an awful season.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's
You're smoking, Havo.
no. You know, I think it may have to just do again. It may have to do with some contracts. But look, let's just leave that to one side. All I'm saying is that
how good has Hazard been in the Champions League? Top 3, right?
No. Look, Hazard this season has been that guy.
Look, guys.
Mane, don't hate.
Not hating. I mean, look. Even Coutinho has more goals than Hazard.
Look, forget Coutinho, man. That guy's from the road, man. Look, we're talking about some serious football player.
Against Brighton.
That's what I'm talking about one useless road guy.
All of them, like Ozil, Zidic, better than all of them.
But it's scary how Sevilla are in there, man. These guys couldn't beat Maribor in two matches.
Yeah, man. These are.
Wait. Excuse me. Wait. So they drew with Haribo.
Maribor, yeah. Just a game.
They couldn't beat Haribo in 2 games. I mean, wow.
No, they beat them.
But that guy Ben though, Ben Yedder, that guy's incredible.
He talks a lot, man. He talks a lot.
No, I'm not. I mean, basically, no. Look, Sevilla are not doing anything, man. Like I mean, forget those guys.
Yo, HMH, would you mind Manchester Derby in the Champions League next stage?
It can't happen. It can't happen. You can't withdraw the team from me.
Right. Sorry.
From the same thing.
Do you guys actually like that rule? Because I don't. I just want them to.
Oh no! I love that rule. Because again, guys, that's why I always say to people that like, yeah. Cool. The Bayern Dortmund final was cool. The Real Atletico final was cool, but that's not what the Champions League is about. The whole point of the Champions League, why we grew up loving this competition, was that wow, the best of England, the best of Italy, the best of Holland against each other. Different leagues against others.
Let me see one thing, bro. That Bayern Dortmund final, in my opinion, is the best Champions League final I've ever seen. In terms of just
it was so tight.
Of excitement and technical ability and everything, and just beautiful.
Yeah, Sheeman ended kind of underwhelming.
No. Last year's final was the best.
That's actually a pretty good. Best Champions League final.
I mean, the way Yup set that team up was fucking fantastic.
Because Dortmund started strong, and then Bayern came in, and then the main man Robin finished.
Do you remember how good Javi Martinez was in that final? Like, oh my God.
Yo, and Ribery, man of the match in that game. Wow.
Robin.
No. I mean, guys. Look. At the end of the day, I don't think there's been a crazier final than Liverpool, AC Milan, 2005.
Chelsea, Bayern.
It was really Milan bottling it, to be honest.
No, but like, no, but as far as like the most dramatic outbursts or what the F happened, that's probably the craziest one. But I think the best Champions League final, as in for the best football that was played.
No, I think it's last year's.
Yeah,
I know the worst one. The worst one is Arsenal versus Barcelona.
No, it wasn't the worst one.
No, come on, man. That was no. The most one-sided was probably Real Madrid Valencia. That's probably the most one-sided that I've seen.
No. It was the most one-sided was the Juventus Barcelona 2015. I mean, it wasn't.
You know what the most one-sided one is? Barca United 2011. I swear to God, United didn't even get the ball.
I mean, yeah,
Actually, that was bad. That second half was a disgrace.
But last year's second half was bad as well, man.
I mean, you can't allow a team to come and literally not and just completely just shellac you for 45 minutes.
It was Messi, man. What can you do?
Messi won a header against.
Well, and Pedro and Xavi and the rest of the guys.
San Henri and Eto'o.
No, you know what was crazy? You know what was a crazy final that no one really remembers? Juventus versus Milan in 2003. Like no one scored and it just went to penalties.
I mean that was just a very Italian.
It was so nail biting. Like
I mean, yeah. You know that's weird though. I can't remember. See now, guys. Now that's the difference between like Champions League finals and World Cup finals. A lot of Champions League finals were very one-sided. Either very one-sided or just very like okay, nothing happened. But there were a lot of one-sided Champions League finals or just basically like that could never happen in the World Cup final. That's that crap that Liverpool did. Which those guys they used flipping juju. I don't care what anybody says. Those guys they used witchcraft for that flipping final.
That Milan team is crap.
Because imagine when your team is 3-0 down in a random game and they come back, and you're like you can't believe it.
No. Okay, no. I'll tell you the story of that. So basically, I was in school and obviously I despised Liverpool fans. So I used to fight with them because I just hated them. And I remember because basically in the first half we had like homeworks. We had to basically be in our dorms for the first half, and second half we were released. So in the first half we were listening to it on the radio. I tell you, I was so happy. I was like, yes, you losers, 3-0 down. I walked into like the room. I was like, yeah, man. I was smiling. I was jumping up and saying, look, you losers. 3-1. I was like, yeah, what the hell, whatever. When it went 3-2, I said, wait a minute. How did it go from 3-0 to 3-2? Then I was like, you know what? This is going to be screwed up. When it went 3-3, I said, that's it. It's over. And guys, you know, Shevchenko even said this like recently. He said that he's still thinking of that Jerzy Dudek save. Like, go on YouTube and look at Dudek's save against Shevchenko in the extra time.
Dudek, Jersey.
If you do not believe in magic, watch that clip, because literally he shot and the ball went up. Like it's impossible. It's like how it went. It didn't make any sense. I was like, wait a minute. What the hell just happened? So yeah, that was that was madness. But yeah. Like but guys, the last year's final was a complete joke. Like
the thing is, the first half
the first half was unreal. Come on, that first half was unbelievable.
Everyone played ball.
The second half.
I don't know what Allegri said to those players in the second half.
No, but apparently there was a massive fight during in the Juve dressing room at halftime. Yeah. Like Bonucci and people, they had a massive. Like basically, it's only because again in the second half it was like, wait, what?
Totally different team.
Yeah, no, like that second half, man. Like you see, that's what I hate when people talk about. Oh, Cristiano, he's the guy. This is the ball. Look what they did. Modric in that second half.
Oh my god,
was like my god.
He was so
like good. That guy flipping just took over the game to another level.
Yo, the disrespect. You're disrespecting the greatest Champions League player of all time.
The GOAT.
I think Carvajal was probably.
And Carvajal as well.
Honestly, the second half was just a complete second half from everyone. That's why Juventus. Because when you think about it, how can a team like Juventus concede 3 goals in a half? You have to play it.
Let's talk about.
I think they conceded 2 goals in like the space of 10 minutes.
Yo, funny thing, they only conceded like 1 goal going into the final, and now they conceded.
I mean, it's like I think when like because I remember like when Danny Carvalho came on for that Cristiano goal, I was like, man, what the? And also that was I remember Bonucci, man, he effed up for that defense, man. You can see like he was just way too slow, but that was very well placed.
Yo, have hope. One quick question regarding the Champions League.
Yeah.
If we dare allow Jupp Heynckes to treble without a full year in charge, what do you think? Like,
no. It's very simple. Like, if anybody allows Uncle, and also please get it right. He's called Uncle Heynckes, so please get it right. Man, okay, I'll get back to you. Now, first of all, his name is Uncle Heynckes. That's how we will address him from henceforth. If they allow Uncle Heynckes to come out of a retirement home and win the Champions League without a full season in charge, They need to be basically the Champions League logo should be his face.
Double H. Don't forget that Heinkes in the 90s. He won Real Madrid. He won us our first Champions League since the 60s. And it was against that Juventus team. Like, that Juventus team was the most
people need to push. Okay, Levi, you wanted to ask me a question? Ask, go for it.
Man, if Heinkes, I don't even know how to say his name, Heinkes wins the Champions League, does that mean that he's better than Pep Guardiola? That's a good question. Because he's supposed to buy.
He's already surpassed him, man.
He isn't though. He isn't though. That's the thing.
What do you mean?
It's now that's what it's in terms of what, because like it's very easy. It's very hard to compare. Like for me, I think how Guardiola has sort of defined. No, wait. Okay. Let me answer. Like basically, the way that Guardiola has sort of defined a footballing philosophy and how he's improved players is like amazing, which is what very few coaches have done. That.
I mean, Yup did the same thing and won 2 Champions Leagues.
No. But the thing about Yup Heinkes is to win a Champions League with Real Madrid and to win Bayern Munich, that's treble, and the way that he just transformed. I told you.
I'm sorry, but
Bayern's 2013 run needs to be respected. Their run for that Champions League win has to be one of the most dominating runs I've seen.
So impressive.
I think the answer is very simple. Heinkes would obviously have the better legacy and would be better right now, and then Pep is still young, so we would have to wait till the end of his career, and then we can fully judge.
Yeah, when you look at the trophy count, I mean, they have the same amount of Champions Leagues, and Pep started about 15 years later, so.
I mean, football is way more complicated.
But the thing is, Pep probably won't be here for long anyways.
And plus, Pep had the greatest fucking player ever in Europe. So.
But Pep failed with the Bayern Munich.
So what?
I mean, when you have guys like Xavi and Messi under you, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: what if Pep retires but never wins the Champions League with another team other than Barca? What does that say about him?
No. But guys, look, I'm gonna put it out there, guys. Guys, don't sleep on Man City.
Oh my God, bro, they're getting tired already.
Thank you.
Bro, Otamendi winning a Champions League final. Fabian Delph winning a Champions League final.
It's taking them 90 minutes to beat West Ham nowadays.
Delph is coming for that.
Oh no, guys. I mean, look,
trouble,
I mean,
guys.
I'm warning you. I've come out and said it. I'm warning you.
Look, it started with 5-0. Now it's just 2-1 every game.
A win is a win.
Win's a win. It happens.
Yeah, you don't have to win by 5-0 every game.
No. I mean, for me, I just feel that like Man City are a team where, like, okay, for me, let's see, because again, I think that is definitely a factor. Will they tire out? Will they be too intense? Because for me, I felt that if Pep's Bayern had managed to reach a final, they could have possibly won it. I mean, to be honest, let's think about it. Okay, so they were in 3 semi-finals in a row.
They lost to 3 Spanish teams.
But to be honest, Pep messed up in the first 2 finals. He got outclassed in the first 2 finals, and then in the 3rd final, they were very good. That was probably supposed to be.
No, but the thing is, he messed up on the first leg, though. If that wouldn't ended 1-0, I think Bayern would have won it.
Honestly, one thing people need to realize:
a broken team to a final again after losing it in their own house. Like, that really says something.
People need to realize that Champions League are about keeping.
But he was gonna.
Wait. Easy. Let's say one time. So Abdullah, then go to Mane. Abdul.
I think people need to realize that like winning a Champions League is not about peaking now. It's about peaking in February. Think about it. Madrid have won 6 Champions Leagues in the modern era. 5 of them we're not doubles. We're just a Champions League without actually winning La Liga. So it shows that like it's actually about peaking late in the competition.
Not to mention, look at the last 4 winners. They peaked in February. They all peaked in February.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you look at Heinkes, the year that he won the treble, actually he was replaced by Guardiola at December of that year before he won the treble. He was on his way out. Anyway.
Guardiola got circumcised 4-0.
That makes it even more impressive because
that was pretty funny, man.
They were gonna fire him because he failed to win the league for a couple of years.
He wasn't gonna get fired. He wanted to retire.
No, he was gonna get replaced. Pep was there. It was already the next man for the job. Look it up.
He left on his own terms.
He just wanted.
I just want to make guys. Wait, wait. Let me throw this out there. Let me throw this out there because I was thinking about this like a few days ago. This is like a nice what if. What if Bayern won the Champions League in 2012? Do they retain the title in 2013?
Absolutely not.
No, wait. Would Heinkes retire that?
Yeah, Heinkes would have retired and it would have been game over.
True, because Heinkes wanted to
Okay,
retire.
no. Let's say that Heinkes doesn't retire. He gives one more season. Do they retain the title in 2013?
No chance.
Yes, they would.
No, they wouldn't.
I don't know. You never know.
The thing is, how many good teams were there in 2013? Barca, Madrid, and Bayern. I can't think of anyone else.
I mean, and also Dortmund got to the final.
That Dortmund team, that was.
I mean, Dortmund were better than Madrid in that era. So, like,
I mean, because my only thing is that maybe they would not have been that hungry in 2013, because in 2013 you could just feel like if they were on a mission. Like they were like, no, we are literally on a mission to do what we were unable to do in 2012 in our own backyard, because that would have pained. Losing in your own backyard and having to take the losers medal in your own home stadium would have pained.
Yeah, but the thing is, who would they have lost to in 2013 then? Who would they have lost to?
But you never know with these things. You can't just say who would they have lost to. You can lose to any team. It can sound stupid, but you see the results always like the big teams lose to dumb opponents.
Okay, then. So wait. What are the chances Real three-peats?
Very likely.
Wait. Excuse me. How the hell do you get very likely from?
Because, like you said, it's all about peaking, and they're going to
Double H. Think with me, all right? We've made 7 consecutive Champions League semifinals. So if we're always in the semifinal, then you always have a very good chance of winning.
Exactly.
7 straight Champions League semifinals. You know how ridiculous that is.
And look at the experience too. The experience.
There's always think about it. If you're always in the semifinals, then you're just talking about 3 games now. You're talking about a Champions League semifinal tie and the final. That's pretty much it.
Boys, if Juventus lose another Champions League final, they have to ban the Brick Academy.
Yeah, can we finally admit Allegri's a fraud? How long does we take that?
Nah, he's not fraud. Calm down, man.
Wait, Double H.
No. For me, look. All I say is that for Juventus, don't turn up to the final. Like, I mean, if you're gonna break it up, don't even bother talking, because again, that's why it's for Atletico Madrid. Atletico, I don't want to sniff another final.
They're in the Europa League, man.
Yeah.
Look, and also that's loser. What's it called? Gabi. You have the audacity to insult the Europa. Bro, start playing in the Europa, man. You know.
Wait,
I'm gonna give you a hypothetical scenario. If Conte wins the Champions League with this Chelsea squad, how would you rate him overall?
Top 2.
Now you see that's tricky, because you can insult the squad, but if Hazard is a superstar, so if Hazard balls, okay, yes, impressive, but you had a superstar in your team.
Bro, he's playing with headless chicken.
Else.
He's playing with headless chicken most of the time.
He's not.
Look. Kante is one of Kante is the best box-to-box midfielder in the world. So
Kante's Casemiro, really?
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, Bakayoko. Yeah, well, look, Kante. Look, for me, I think Chelsea. You know what? I don't think. As good as Conte is, I don't think Conte is a very good Champions League coach.
Yeah. The thing is, he never got the opportunity.
Guys, think about this though. I love Conte, but think about this. If Atletico don't draw twice against Karabag, Chelsea are out of the Champions League. That's pretty crazy.
But it didn't happen though, did it?
Yeah, but still, that was how close they were to not even making it through. For me, I think that for Chelsea under Conte, you see, for me, like, I see Ancelotti is like a better Champions League coach than Conte is, but Conte may be a better league coach than Ancelotti. I think Champions League management, those 2 legs, it's a very particular kind of management you need over those two legs, which is different from like just grinding through a campaign. That's why I just think that see, that's why for me, like, people always criticize Guardiola that he's not very good away from home. Like, tell me, take away like a Lewandowski or take away a Messi. Does Guardiola win 2 Champions League trophies? Probably not. You know.
No, he had one of the greatest midfielders of all time in his squad.
Not to mention, he was lucky being in the 2009 final.
Guys,
I mean, there's so much balance in this team always. I mean, look at 2009, Eto'o, Henry. I mean, if Messi's not there, there's probably going to be less goals, but there's probably still have a good chance.
I'm gonna make a prediction. Man United are gonna be in the final or win it. Mourinho.
United?
Oh, Lord.
What?
Good Lord.
I mean,
Man like Ander Herrera?
I'm an Arsenal fan.
don't insult that, bro.
Put 100 quid on that then.
Bro,
That'll be the end of
is
it.
trash.
Okay. Very briefly. I know it's not Champions League, but look, I don't give an F. Manchester derby. Are United getting?
Don't jinx us, man. Don't jinx us.
Are they getting clacked? Are they getting cracked open?
To be honest,
No. The thing is with United,
But you know the funny thing is we're on a 40-game unbeaten run, and the last team to beat us was
because
Man
you park
City.
the bots every game.
And the last team to beat us was Man City.
I mean,
It's easy to be unbeaten when you're not playing.
honestly, I think
Burnley or some shit?
United are unlucky.
What do you mean the last time you were beat? Oh, in the derby.
No, in the league, in the
Nah, they got beat last year.
Home form in the Old Trafford.
The last time they lost at home was against City.
It's because every time you play a big team at home, you play ultra defensively. Every game, ultra defensive. That's why nobody can score. It's always 1-1.
I honestly thought United had a good chance if Pogba was going to play, but without Pogba, like
No. United have a zero chance of beating City. It's either going to be a draw or City will win.
Yeah, United can get a point if Spider-Man can save them. But besides that, like, I don't know.
I guarantee you, De Gea won't get a clean sheet. Guarantee you. I can bet anything.
Wow, what a great prediction.
No. Listen, if City go 11 points clear, man, I think they should just stop the Premier League. like let guys fight for top 4 or like relegation. But then look, there's no points anymore.
Double H, I saw your tweet and you said that who said the EPL was an elite league? If it's not an elite league, which league is an elite league? Serie A? I mean, Liga. Good Lord.
Come on.
There's no elite league there.
There's no elite league then. Like, jeez.
No. I think basically, FG may be right. There probably isn't an elite league because again.
You're saying that just
I mean, look at the Europe. Look at the Europa League winners and the Champions League winners in the last decade.
Bro, let's be honest, guys.
League.
The two elite leagues are La Liga and the Premier League. Let's be honest.
A league is based on how many. There's not just two teams. It's based on other 20 teams.
Exactly.
Sevilla was walking the Europa League.
No, but look at the EPL. It's only we're talking about a league. You always say it's like a 3 or 4 team.
Plus, who cares about the Europa League nowadays?
Nobody does actually. Nobody.
Mo, you're in it.
Even Arsenal are not taking it serious. We have players like Yobi playing there for.
That's why they had to see. Nobody cared about Europa League so much. They had to make it an incentive, and the winner gets champions.
By the way, it's an absolute disgrace that you're in the Europa League with that squad. That's a disgrace.
Mate, we were playing like under.
Which squad? Arsenal have one of the most overrated squads.
I think guys. I think very soon they may scrap the Europa League.
It's a pointless, man.
No, because let's be. It's changed because remember I used to watch the UEFA Cup like quite a bit back in the 90s, but for some reason, whenever Tuesday and Wednesday come, I'm like, oh, Thursday. What happens on Thursday again? It's like it seems like such a letdown. But do you know what I think it is? I think the difference in quality between Champions League and Europa League is so vast now that it's a real calm down watching Europa League compared to like a Champions League game.
Even Sevilla don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's like for me, Atletico. I think Atletico will play like Atletico will focus more on the La Liga because again,
finishing fourth.
After what Gabi said, they have to.
I mean, no, Atletico are still in the league. Like they can actually make a deep run.
What are you talking
They're not gonna win.
No. I'm talking about.
Hey, look, man, Atletico ain't doing nothing, bro. Please.
It's points, and Costa comes back in January.
They're still not gonna win.
One game a week.
Abdul's right, man. Abdul's right.
They're gonna try and win it.
Not 6 points. Nah, this is Atletico Madrid.
They have one game a week technically because they're not gonna focus on the road.
But you know, Simeone, this guy when he plays Barca, he'll just give him the 3 points.
They're gonna try and win the league. They're gonna try and win European League because if try many times to win Champions League, they can't win it. So they're going to try.
How many times have they won the Europa League? Twice.
Wait, what's the point of winning the Europa League for them though? They're gonna make Champions League anyways.
No. See, that's the whole point because the whole attraction for the Europa League is that if we win this, we can get in the Champions League. Atletico are easily going to get top 4. That's not.
And they've already won the Europa League under Simeone, so it's not like they're.
I mean, guys, if Wenger doesn't win the Europa League, this guy needs to get canned.
Andrew, you don't understand. We're not taking the competition seriously, man. Iyobi's playing there for a reason.
I mean, that's the only trophy you can win.
Even if Arsenal win the Europa League, man. Even if Arsenal win the Europa League, at the end of the day, Ozil and Sanchez are both leaving in the summer. So who the hell is going to be there?
Ozil's coming in January.
Guys, I mean, Giroud is playing there. Walcott is playing there. There's a reason why we're not taking.
Please stop. Please.
Yo, I heard about Walcott. Big Sam wants Walcott in Everton. That'll be
You know what's crazy? I heard Ozil wanted to sign to Barca, but Ramos contacted him and he's gonna sign to Madrid.
No way. He's not.
Wait, who? Zil.
Zilic.
United.
He's going with United.
Okay. Look, guys. So, last minute. So round off. I want you to give me what you think the biggest tie of Champions League last 16 will be. So we're gonna start with Mane. So what do you think is going to be the blockbuster tie of?
Man United, Real Madrid.
Okay. Wow. All right. A1.
I think it's going to be Bayern Munich and Man City.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen.
FG.
Man United, Juventus.
Okay. All right. I mean, blockbuster. Okay, fair enough. Kadim.
I also want to see Bayern Munich versus City.
But what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen?
It will happen.
How much will you lose by?
Anyway, Manny, let's hear. Let me hear what he says.
I think City will win.
Okay, Mohammed, draw. What was gonna?
I think United Bayern.
United Bayern. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
God, man.
Rahimski.
I'm gonna say Chelsea versus Liverpool.
That can't happen. Can't happen.
Okay, fine. Chelsea versus Barcelona.
Yep, you picked man. I mean, for me, I mean, it's gonna be it's either gonna be Chelsea PSG or Chelsea Barcelona, but I think Chelsea Barcelona is gonna happen.
Double H, thoughts on Juju, man?
Thoughts? RIP, man. RIP.
No, seriously, like, okay, look, Juju, man, if you're out there,
Come back.
like, I know how it feels because I know you were very confident, and it must have been crushing. It must have been crushing, but Juju, man, you've got to return. You have to return. And Juju, man, what I will not accept is this: I will not accept you coming back and you're now a Bayern fan. That I won't accept.
So I will not talk about what had happened. You know, we will keep
no. I mean, look, Kadim. You know, but you know what it is, man. It's like if there is one team you do not want to, if there's one team or one nation you don't want to underestimate, it's Germany or a German club. That's the last. I told you because I mean this takes me back to 2010, and I remember when I was doing my preview for the Argentina-Germany game, the quarterfinal. Everybody was raving about Argentina because Messi was there. It was a crazy team, crazy attack because they're just beating Mexico really badly, like 3-0 or something. And I said to people that like, guys, man, hype, don't live with the hype.
But Double H, didn't you do like one video where were you excusing to me?
How?
Where you said like, Kadim, you were right. I'm so sorry or something. I don't know.
Look, I've done many apologies, man. Okay, I've done many apologies. That what can I say? But all I'm saying is that like, I just think that for PSG, I look at that team and I say that this when it goes well, oh my gosh, these guys will kill you. But can these guys dig deep?
Kadim, can you talk about? Kadim, can you talk about how bad the Bundesliga is doing in the Champions League overall?
One German team went to the
Hey, look, man, let Kadim talk, man. Talk, preach.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly admit,
because I remember a couple of months back he was saying
that the Premier League is stronger and has better teams now.
Okay.
Yes, 5 teams.
Inshallah.
And but I'm talking about here and now. But over the last 5 years, the Premier League was really shitty as well.
Okay,
But
that's true.
that's I mean,
Listen,
you were so
we're looking
confident a couple
forward,
months back.
Kadeem. Looking forward.
Oh no. For me, I think like the Premier League. I told you, guys, this happens in cycles. Like, it's happened in cycles. Like, the Premier League, I think, is now having a really big swing now. And I think that all the Premier League teams are very strong. Like, there's a very good chance that you will see all Premier League teams end up in the quarters.
I agree, but it wasn't me who was like ever saying that it has always been a Bundesliga or always this and always that. It was always other participants here in the Hangout who could never admit that the Bundesliga was stronger than the Premier League. You know?
Because that's not the case.
Yeah, now it's not the case, but in the last years it was the case. You know,
Look, I'm telling you,
Let's be real, man. The thing is, the EPL from like 2015 to 2017 were garbage.
It's not fair to compare Bundesliga to Premier League, man.
It is.
It's miles ahead. Premier League is miles ahead.
No. That's going so far because look, man.
It's more competitive, but the quality is just.
No. To be honest, okay. Basically, Dortmund should be banned from the Champions League for the next. Because I mean, and Peter Bosch is a flipping embarrassment
But
for life.
half of what chances do you have if you have Bartra in the back?
No. But no, Mohammed. If you know you have Batra at the back, play 12 guys in defense. Okay, play 12-0-1 or something.
But that's
have
not
12
how
guys in
football
defense.
works. We have a philosophy. We play like this against any team, you know, and then they'll get exposed. You know.
No. For me, I just think like no. Bosch, the guy has to be one of the dumbest managers in the world. I'm sorry, he has to be.
I think there's pressure on him to play that way.
No, there should be pressure on winning. All that matters is winning. Winning is the only thing that should ever matter. Anything else is crap. You know, winning is. I told you, when you're hired as a manager, I don't get as manager. That's how I play. No,
I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been sacked.
Yeah,
well, I think. I mean, Dublin. Who do they hire?
True.
You know, who really wants their job? So look, guys, man, that's it for the Hanga. Look, man, we're gonna be coming back on Sunday. We're gonna obviously be reviewing the Manchester derby, and obviously again.
Boy does the job.
And also Inter Milan, Juventus, huge game in this area. Okay, guys, open up your footballing encyclopedia. PSG, I'm sorry, you are not winning the Champions League this season, but they could be a surprise. All right, peace out.